Hi, this is Lisa Williams, and I have an investment opportunity called Lead Call, getting local businesses more calls and customers looking for their products and services. What is the opportunity? It's an opportunity for you to invest in virtual online real estate. There's an online opportunity that is in a billion-dollar industry. First, to give you some background, there are two models local businesses use to advertise online: pay-per-click and pay-per-call advertising. Pay-per-click is when Google advertises a local business on the first page, at the top, and on the side of Google, and the local business pays Google each time someone clicks on their website. Pay-per-click ads on Google are very expensive, and I'm going to show you what that looks like. If we go to Google here, let's see, let's get a new one. If we go to Google and we type in dentist Los Angeles, first of all, this is called Google Instant. Whenever you see a drop down with different cities or names, that means Google is telling you that there are people searching online for those terms. Okay, so we're going to click on dentist Los Angeles. In this area here, in the shaded area, and all the way down on this side, all the way down the side here, these are called pay-per-click ads. Anytime we click on this ad or website, anytime we click on these websites, these businesses are charged an amount per click every time someone clicks on their website. And I'll explain that a little more in the presentation. Okay. Pay-per-call advertising, which is our model, is building a website and ranking it on the first page of Google for a keyword that customers are searching for, and as the calls come in, forward those calls to a local business, say a plumber or roofer. The local business pays us per call that goes to their phone from our call forwarding software. Excuse me. Instead of paying for a click on a website, the local business pays for a live customer call directly to their phone. Most business owners need more prospects calling them versus just a click on their website for a potential business. This is a well-known, there's a well-known business conglomerate called ServiceMagic, or many of you may know them as HomeAdvisor. They are a billion-dollar company. Their business model is they have millions of websites on the first page of Google for a keyword that customers are searching for. The customer fills out an email form from that website, and ServiceMagic forwards that email to 4 local businesses. The business that gets to the customer first gets the customer. This is HomeAdvisor. That was ServiceMagic, and now it's HomeAdvisor. You'll probably begin to see this more frequently online now that you're familiar with it. What is the opportunity? This method is not fair. Speaking of the HomeAdvisor method, it is not fair or a true win-win for all the businesses involved. Our business model is to provide one business at a time a prospect and have that prospect call the business directly. We created a system where we get targeted customers to call the business, and with our call tracking software, we forward the calls to the local business. We only charge the business for the qualified calls. A qualified call is determined per industry. It could be 1 minute or 3 minutes. So say, for instance, a plumber, an emergency plumber call, that could be determined that a qualified call would be 2 minutes. Let's say an attorney, though, a qualified call may be considered, a divorce attorney may be considered 10 minutes for a qualified call. And we would set an agreed upon amount that the business will pay for each call. The websites we build are designed to attract customers and make them want to call the business. It's like we're building beachfront properties online that generate money each month. Let me give you some examples of what and how people search online. I'll show you how a good niche or keyword is determined, and we'll take a look at some of the resources I use to do research on a potential niche. So we'll go back to Google, and we'll pick emergency plumber. As you see right here, Google is telling us that people right now are searching for emergency plumbers in Los Angeles, Santa Monica, Riverside, all of these cities. So let's pick Santa Monica. Okay? So first of all, our goal is to have our website right here in one of these first two places. This is called the organic or natural area, whereas this is pay-per-click, very expensive to advertise. This is pay-per-click, very expensive to advertise. These are natural or organic listings here. Okay? So one of the things that I do, we already saw that Google said that people are looking for emergency plumbers. So let's go down to a tool that I have. I'll refresh this, and we'll click on emergency plumbers. As you see while it's loading, excuse me, excuse me, I apologize. People are looking for emergency plumbers in Miami, Toronto, Chicago. I'll scroll down. Philadelphia. Keep looking over here. Austin. Culver City. And I'll go down a little further. Even Glendale, California. So if I went up top and typed in emergency plumber, and I started typing in Glendale, it would come up, because I verified two different ways that there are indeed searches online right now for emergency plumbers, and in these specific cities. Another thing that I would do is go to, we would go look it up, emergency plumber. This is a tool that tells us how much people are paying per click, for pay-per-click, for the keyword emergency plumber. As you can see, people are paying $18 to $22 to advertise on Google per click. So, as I was saying right here, they're paying $18 to $22 every time anybody clicks on their website. Here, they're paying $18 to $22 anytime somebody clicks on their website. As you can see, that can become very expensive. But more importantly, I wanted to show you some of the tools that I use in terms of determining that these niches have searches and that these are good niches to go after. Okay. Here is my mentor's site that's at the top of Google for Mobile Mechanic Memphis. So what is the strategy? To build hundreds, then thousands of lead capture websites on Google. To build and rank a lead capture website on the first page of Google for sought after, and I'll show you an example of that, for sought after keywords for a particular industry and other web properties like videos, citations. We'll get into that at a later time. And charge a business per call that comes from that website. We use a proprietary lead tracking software to attract hundreds of businesses that want phone leads. The software includes a whisper feature, which is a short message saying who this lead is coming from to entice business owners to want to buy leads from us. We will focus primarily on emergency or immediate need to hire industries such as roof repair, emergency plumber, air conditioner, mobile mechanic, emergency towing, bail bonds, but we will mainly focus on the home improvement industry. People online are searching, ready to find a service provider, spend money, and get their problem solved every day right now online. Our call tracking software automatically connects to PayPal, and PayPal generates a weekly invoice that goes directly to the business every Sunday evening. Now, why is this a lucrative investment? Pay-per-call has a 40 to 70% conversion into customers because they are speaking directly to the business. That the customer is speaking directly to the business, and the business gets the opportunity to close them right there. 85% of the business owners want one thing, and that's leads. Our pay-per-calls are worth 4 to 7 times what pay-per-click performs. It is completely risk-free marketing for the business we are selling the leads to, which gives us thousands of local businesses to market to. What we want to do is take massive and perfect action. We want speed to marketplace, and that's what our focus is. We want to look at this and scale to hundreds of cities, and then rinse and repeat and scale. Why is this a beneficial investment? You invest a very small amount once, and it makes money every month after that. You get your investment back quickly. Research this company, ServiceMagic, and their business model. See how prominent they are online. There are plenty of businesses out there that need leads. ServiceMagic is a billion-dollar industry, or isn't a billion-dollar industry, and we are modeling partially after ServiceMagic. We are offering more affordable pay-per-call rates and exclusive leads because we don't have the overhead, and we're not selling the same leads as ServiceMagic does to 4 to 6 businesses. A small investment is what it takes to start out and see a return within 60 to 90 days. Profitable very quickly, it takes only weeks to get websites up. Most investments take years to profit from. And the ROI on this investment is 1,000% within a year. Now let's talk about the risk. What you're going to be doing is making smaller amounts of money slower, but still an awesome return. Whenever you invest your hard-earned money, there is a risk, but it is a low to no risk building online assets, online virtual real estate, so therefore it's not volatile. When Google makes changes in the algorithm, website rankings can fluctuate and move around on page 1. Customers not paying for leads, when customers don't want to pay for leads, let's say as an example, the solution is we discontinue the leads to be forwarded to their phone, and we find a new business. Simply. We wouldn't be out of more than 1 week of phone leads if they decided not to pay. And quite frankly, when we start, we give away a week of phone leads just to show them proof of concept. If a website did not perform as expected, the website can be sold online to recoup investment. This almost never would happen. We can build 10 websites and 1 or maybe 2 of them doesn't really get any calls or doesn't rank on page 1. That just happens sometimes. We just keep working on getting it ranked to page 1. Now, what is required of you? A desire to create a passive stream of income. A business investment mind, knowing that with any investment, some sites will be cash cows and some will not, but almost all will generate some leads. If you're interested in this, help contacting potential lead clients offering our services to them. There are 2 investment levels, $750 or $1,500. Also, a $2,500 cash investment after money has been made within 3 to 6 months. And lastly, do not micromanage me, but be involved as much as you choose. This is a really great opportunity.